Well, AP, what is this? Who's this watch even for? I mean, does this degrade the integrity of the brand? I feel like they made this watch specific for certain people. Hello, everybody. My name is Ricardo, and we're going to be talking about the state of AP at the moment. When I think about AP, I automatically think about a standard, a very, very high standard in terms of horology and in terms of historic prowess that the brand has. The brand has its own signature silhouette created by Joe Argento back in the day, which of course he also made also part of the Patek Nautilus, and he also made the Ingenieur and a couple other things in his own side career. But that silhouette has to be one of the most influential silhouettes of all time. And I feel like AP is getting bored. They're collaborating with brands that are not in norm with normal watchmaking. These three brands have something in common. Each and every single one of them are recognizable. When you think of something like this, whether it's Marvel, whether it's KAWS, or whether it's AP, I automatically think of creativity. Someone out there created this on their own with their own ingenuity, which is great. The watch itself, fantastic. Marvel in itself, fantastic. KAWS by itself, fantastic. They're each an art form. Do I believe they belong together? In my personal opinion, no. Now, does that change for somebody else? Absolutely. If I had a collection of watches and each one of those watches were relatively the same, which I feel like a lot of people would have nowadays, you will want something different. These watches are specifically made for people that A, either have a lot of money, or B, have a lot in their collection. I have heard people say that these look like toy watches, or they remind them of some sort of Hublot collaboration, something that is completely outside of AP. And while I do understand that it does kind of degrade the integrity of Audemars Piguet, you have to also understand that this also opens up a whole new aspect of where the brand can go. A lot of these people that have very, very high-end collections want something to stand out within them. When you're thinking about stuff like Richard Mille, when you're thinking about stuff like AP, Patek, they all have very similar concepts. They all tell time, they all have some sort of function, right? But if you look at a cosmetic, which is like the Spider-Man in the middle of the AP watch, or when you look at Black Panther, it brings something different to the watch. These watches could bring childhood memories to somebody. If you are going to own an Audemars Piguet in the future, it should be a traditional Royal Oak. Now, if you have 5, 10, 15 different APs, at some point you're gonna want something different. Me personally, I do not like these watches, but to some other people, it will be something that they will be looking out for. Now, there's other collaborations that I do like from AP recently, one of them being the John Mayer. A watch collaboration with John Mayer is something that I've always seen happening, especially with the higher tier brands. When you look at his G-Shocks and how well they did, it's only a matter of time by the time of AP, Rolex, or some other big brand started collaborating with him. The moment I started seeing John wear a lot more Royal Oaks and a lot more APs and start posting things about it, I kind of expected it to happen. When you look at his watch, it is absolutely stunning. Visually, it's like something I have never really seen out of a Royal Oak, and it's something that I can't wait to see what else he's planning on in the future if he does continue to make watches with them. Now, if I had money to blow on a watch, this would be probably the one to go for. Instead of the Spider-Man, instead of the KAWS, instead of the Black Panther. This is something I can see myself enjoying and wearing all the time. Same thing with the Travis Scott. When you look at the Travis Scott, it has a lot of his originality behind it. Every single number that is in the Travis Scott is handwritten by him. When you're looking at the date, when you're looking at the time, either way, everything in that watch is written by his hand. And I love the attention to detail that AP put into that watch. Now, is the watch for me? I don't think so. I see the John Mayer Royal Oak being something that is a lot more wearable than the Travis Scott, but does the Travis Scott also look absolutely amazing? I think it does. And does it look more amazing than these other collaborations I've been seeing? I think so. At the end of the day, I always say, wear a watch that's true to you. Wear something that you're gonna wanna wear for a lifetime. A style or a type of watch that you're gonna be willing to wear and be willing to show others, and to have a smile on your face whenever you do show others. Watch collecting is about having fun, whether it's something like this or even something like a Mr. Jones watch. Things of this nature are artistic art forms, and they all take their own part in the watch community. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean others won't as well. I'm sure there's plenty of other people that love these watches. I'm just not one of them. For now, enjoy your day. I'll talk to you guys later.